I mean, I'll be...
What was that last one?
Full Gore versus
I did watch Luigi's versus Tails. I was
there.
waiting for that one, but wait, what's that other one?
Fulgor is a character from Killer Instinct. Sector is a character from Mortal Kombat.
Oh.
So you wouldn't know them unless you played one of those games like I have.
I don't know half
I'm
the
surprised they haven't done
anyway.
surprised they haven't done a battle of the Alucards yet.
I'm surprised they haven't.
I'm still surprised that they haven't done Ratchet versus Jack yet.
I'm surprised they haven't done Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Like you'd think eventually they would do something like that's like
because they don't really like to put things up against each other within their own like universe unless it's
like a battle royale.
Yeah, like they did with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because there were no other ones where they put them from the same universe in.
They should do a battle royale between Sly, Jack, and Ratchet.
I was thinking like it should be just Ratchet and Jack, and then they should put like the Cooper gang up against the Grand Theft Auto 5 gang, like Michael, Trevor, and Colin.
I think that one would be kind of too like disadvantageous towards the Coopers.
But they have guns, shit.
Yeah,
Why?
they have guns.
No, listen, because like they've got it's like all evened out because like it's like Trevor and Sly are both pilots, then Murray and Franklin are like the driving, like kind of like heads and.
Dude, guns. Fucking guns and rockets. I don't remember ever in a Sly Cooper game there being a way to dodge a fucking machine gun. If so, I've completely missed it.
Spotlights and running through them directly and then not getting hit?
To me, I think the whole... Because firstly, Sly's element is stealth. You know, to me, I don't...
And so is Michael's in Grand Theft Auto 5, it's stealth.
But I mean, you can't really put Sly's, you know, like, considering that they've done, like, for example, like, Fulgor and Sector, they're both machines. M. Bison and Shao Kahn, they're both, you know,
evil masterminds.
Wow, crap! Dicks, suckers,
masterminds.
sauce,
Luigi and Tails, they're both sidekicks.
Exactly.
Mario and Sonic, video game icons.
Riptor versus Yoshi.
What? No, honey, I love you!
Pikachu.
Exactly.
Pikachu versus Blanco, electric monsters.
I mean, to me, I think if you're
No, I said yes!
Rainbow Dash, Hasbro.
What are you talking about, honey? I never say such words.
How ridiculously hilarious that was.
The voice acting for Starsky was fucking amazing.
I'm waiting for Cole McGrath versus Alex Mercer. I know that Alex Mercer's probably gonna kick ass, but still.
I got
like,
pillow in my damn eye.
The thing with Alex is he does have a weakness. Everybody thinks that he is this just sort of impenetrable force.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how do you know?
Tentacle.
He can still take damage from bullets and everything too.
But the thing is that Cole, I don't think Cole would be dumb enough to let, you know, Mercer even touch him. You know, I don't.
Yeah, Cole is like a strategist, but the only person he's ever like he's actually ever voluntarily like actually had come up to him and physically attack him, other than the swamp monsters, which move fast and if you're fast enough to react. But is the Beast, which was so freaking huge he couldn't even dodge it.
Yeah, but the thing is that if you notice with Mercer, he can't manipulate his size.
Oh wait, Jake and Hater's favorite death battle was Wily versus Eggman. Now that one was funny.
The thing is, I don't care what anybody says, that technically is Eggman winning. Because regardless of if it's, you know, Wily...
Okay, I think that it is inconclusive, mainly because you can't put an entire... You can't put two entire armies together and punch the numbers in. I mean, like, because it's not going to work. Look, if you look back at the Revolutionary War, you punch numbers in, the Americans don't win the war.
Yeah.
So you can't really put, like, a whole war.
But, I mean, bringing that thing with Metal Sonic in, for example, how they labeled
it was still technically Eggman's creation in the end.
Yeah, regardless of...
Eggman just can't control it.
Yeah, but then again, Metal Sonic's... Besides Sonic CD, Metal Sonic has never really been under Eggman's control. Perfect example, Sonic Heroes.
Yeah.
fuck, I mean, he
Yeah,
I saw that
crappy
one
game,
thing,
that's
like,
terrible.
dude, in Sonic Heroes, he has the longest freaking transformation ever. I watched a video that, like, literally put all the loadings, they put the loading...
Yeah, that was some call with Johnny.
Sonic Heroes
Sonic.
and Sonic 06 up against each other with his transformation time.
That was some call me Johnny.
Oh, yeah.
That's how, because he did that.
Yeah, I recently just
but like I said,
some call me Johnny.
But going back to Sly, I think if you're going to use somebody, because the thing is, I don't think Sly could really work in a team.
I got
thing.
killed by a
Like, I
fart.
understand that he does have teammates, but I think the best thing.
We've always gotten the case of Leonardo versus that Battletoad.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, Sly mainly, like, it's like Bentley who would probably be the most, like, who would get in the most problematic for being lack of teammates, because Sly and Murray have, like, teamed up a lot, but Bentley has always been on the sidelines a lot.
Yeah. Well, then again, a lot of stuff that.
But then again, you have to count, are you going just by Cooper Gang standards by the original 3, or you're counting in, like, all the returning members and shit, like from the 3rd game or from the 4th game?
Well, the 4th game,
I would count only, like, the original 3, just so, like, it would even out 3v3.
Yeah, for consistency, but I think that the thing, like I said, if you're gonna do Sly, I think you've got to put him against somebody who's cartoony.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm sorry. Hold that thought. I'll be right back.
Well, I'll just say it to you. I'll just say it to you guys. I think if you're gonna do a Sly death battle, you got to do it like a stealth character. Like, you can't just do, you know, like that whole Michael versus Sly thing, because they really have no sort of relation, like, at all.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It'd have to be another known master thief in gaming.
What's that guy?
But I think
it
really the only other one.
What's that guy in
But it has to be
Assassin's Creed?
cartoony.
Yeah, because you can't put the guy from that one assassin game against Sly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Or that one stealthy game.
Forgot about Assassin's Creed.
What was it? Not Assassin's Creed,
Metal
but
Gear.
one
Splinter
one where you
Cell?
like teleport and shit. It's like where you have powers and stuff, and you wear the mask and everything. No, not
Dishonored.
Dishonored, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
They actually had that free on Xbox Live this month.
Oh man, I may.
Yes. Yeah, if you got the gold account, you get it for free.
Yeah.
I'm not golden.
But
Bluey.
but like I said, you know, if it's me, you gotta put the
Okay, I'm back. Hold on. Can we... I'm sorry, can we rewind a bit? Because, like, I just came back. What was the,
what I was saying is, what I said was if you're going to do a Sly Cooper game or a Sly Cooper death battle, you gotta have somebody who's a cartoony thief, just like Sly.
It says, Jakeinator is, saying Rouge the Bat. Rouge the Bat.
What about
Well,
Rouge the
they're
Bat?
both stealthy. Well, they're both as an opponent for Sly, because they're both master thieves.
Wait a minute.
Both animals.
Who's the other one? Like, Rouge and... what?
Knuckles?
Yeah, that'd be Knuckles.
But Knuckles is an idiot.
Shut up!
Sly's an idiot, too.
No, he's not.
He didn't even
no,
know
he's
what
not.
multi-syllabic meant.
He's
What
intelligent.
the? I don't even know what that means.
It has more than one syllable.
Oh.
Wait, what'd you say?
Okay, this
I
started
didn't know
screwing me
it was-
up because my TV keeps going dark. And I did not mean to talk to him.
Well, what's it called?
What were you gonna say?
I don't think that Sly would have to go up against, like, another cartoony character. I mean, like, look at Yoshi versus Riptor. They're not... They're, like,
Yeah,
completely different.
But I mean, the thing is, like I said, if you notice with a lot of Death Battle stuff, they all have, you know, a similarity. Sonic and Mario are the, you know, two of the biggest, you know, gaming icons that aren't realistic. Eggman and
Crash versus
Wily
Spyro.
both have teeth.
They're both evil leaders. Ripto, or whatever his name is, and Yoshi. They're both dinosaurs. You know, Ivy and Orchid. They're both, you know, big-breasted women.
Female fighters.
Same with Chun-Li and same with Mai Shiranui and Chun-Li.
And don't forget Rogue and Wonder Woman.
Yeah, but I mean that's kind of the thing. You know, all of them have a similarity. I think if you're going to do Sly, you gotta have somebody who's a master thief. You know, like I said, that would probably be why Rouge would be the best opponent for him. Is because, you know...
No, but the thing is that there's unless Sly was allowed all of his, like, items or something, like the biplane, like, he would fail because Rouge can fly. Unless he was allowed the biplane.
He'll probably have his, what's it called?
Well, considering that they use... Well, considering
they
that
always,
use all...
Yeah, they always use all the items.
Yeah. They always
Sly would have his biplane. Sly would have the biplane and... something else.
Van.
Yeah.
And Rouge would have her big boobies.
Yeah, the turret on top of the van.
His costumes.
Would it be all the powers?
How would his costumes help him, except for shooting a bow and arrow that he can control it? Or what, like, costume is gonna help him?
One of his costumes slows down time.
Oh yeah, the thief costume slows down. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Also, the giant armor to block heavy attacks.
Well, that only blocks fire. It blocks nothing else.
True.
Well, you never know.
The shield blocks
Yes,
attack.
you do. You can see. You literally can just take damage during it, and you take the same amount of damage in the armor as out of it.
The shield blocks attacks.
It only blocks fire. It reflects the fire
No, it does
attacks.
not. It blocks attacks, as shown in the game.
Oh. I never used it. It used that costume because I hated how slow you moved in it.
Well, that's kind of the point. You know, it's a heavy set of armor.
I know, but
But then again, that's also...
I hate how all the costumes have a weakness. Like, they have personal things, but each of them has a weakness. But I think, like, it was okay for, like, the archer and the thief, because, like, the only things that it takes away are your thief net abilities, and that's the only real weakness it has to it.
Yeah. Getting sick of this.
But I mean, what you call it? But, like I was... But I mean, let's think. If that's the case, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, Rouge would have
all
bombs
the
and
abilities
mines.
to fly and all the... What?
Let me check how much time I got left.
I mean, like, would it also include the abilities you can buy?
Really? I've got like 2 hours?
Well,
Yeah, like, Sly would at least have the paraglider, because the paraglider is basically his contribution to the...
Or at least the ability to turn invisible.
They would at least
Invisibility one.
They would at least have all the necessary.
Yeah, but then Rouge has the ability to sense rather than anything, so that would just completely negate it, kind of like the
Saga
Batman. Batman and
Shocking.
Spider-Man.
2
The
hours.
lightning
Oh, the
abilities he
shock
has.
cane, that would work well.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of all the characters' abilities. Sly,
What about
Sly
like
has
Sly's camera flash might end up like doing something like blinding, maybe.
Well,
You know how devastating his camera flash can be? Haven't you guys played PlayStation All-Stars? His camera flash is devastating.
Yeah, but I think if you do what they do and only count the stuff from the game, I think it'd just be a regular camera. Like, it wouldn't necessarily be a, you know...
Super camera.
Yeah, it wouldn't be like a...
Would Sly also have the jetpack? Would Sly be given the jetpack from the first game?
Yeah, when he
Silly
fought
me, I
out.
accidentally
Probably,
switched
but-
games.
Probably, but knowing Death Battle would get knocked off of him pretty quickly.
Yeah, but then he'd still have the biplane to get himself aloft.
That
Which
is
would,
true.
which would then crash very quickly.
Or
Yeah,
then
but he could just shoot her wings.
From the van.
Sly's a strategist more than anything. Like, you can see it in Sly 4. He constantly is like pointing out the as annoying as it is for not letting the player figure out it shows Sly's character that he can kind of point out an enemy's weakness really easily, like by pointing out the fact that you take the arms off of Penelope's bot.
Exactly.
He's a quick thinker.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so he can probably think like to shoot at her wings to get her like to crashed down to the ground.
Yeah.
If Sly didn't have the Thievius Raccoonus, he would be roadkill.
That doesn't matter. Sly's already memorized the Thievius Raccoonus.
I think he's practically.
No, I'm reading that.
Looks like
That was Hanson Josh who said that.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but I agree because I think Sly has read the Thievius Raccoonus enough times to really kind of know.
Make cancer.
I mean, he leaves it with Bentley, but he's still able to do all his moves perfectly fine. So.
I mean, he was read through it like once or twice by his father. Then he collected all the pages and learned all the stuff from it by himself when in the first game.
Yeah,
there were really like a few times. It does kind of show. It subtly hints. Yes. Well, I mean, it subtly hints at him like not knowing the entire thing through Goodbye My Sweet. That
was probably like a pre like.
Well, that was more of a disguise-based thing, not really.
Oh crap!
Especially with how.
Then again, it came with.
Okay, guys, I gotta go for a minute.
Okay.
In all of the Sly games.
Guys, I gotta go for a minute.
Okay.
See ya. I'll be right back.
Okay.
In all of the Sly games, Bentley always like mentions how to do the moves again, and Sly's always like cocky about how he remembers how to do it. So. Yeah. He does know how to do it.
Well, that might be the case. Maybe he does, you know. Because one of the things that they always say about the Coopers is that all the Coopers have had really good intellect. Well, then again, their Master.
By the way, I think Goodbye My Sweet was during Sly 2. Because it shows that the France base.
I leave for 1 hour.
So I think that would probably. So that would probably be that.
You're probably gonna.
Be back in a minute.
But that wouldn't happen. They would give him all the Thievius Raccoonus moves.
I come back and everyone is leaving.
Once again, that's the old. Well, I'm trying to really remember most of them. It was the spider jump, the rail slide. What else was there? It was the spider jump, the rail walk, rail slide. Is somebody gonna help me out here or not?
I'm thinking. The invisibility.
Yeah, the invisibility.
Which never ever comes back.
The blueprint.
And the technological genius. Those are the 5 big ones, or the 4 big ones.
And they never explained what Sly got from
Clockwork.
After he beat. Yeah. I'm surprised they never explained that. Maybe that is what the extra is for. Maybe that's what the extra thingy was. But you know the page that's in Paintings, I believe.
Maybe it was the spin attack, because Sly has the spin attack in Sly 2, which he doesn't use the Sly one. So maybe there was the spin attack.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait, what are you talking about?
And don't forget, Sly can slide on lasers too.
Well, that came from his father.
Mm-hmm.
His father learned how to rail slide on lasers.
You also gotta realize he learned that on the spot.
He did.
Like, he didn't have the Thievius Raccoonus or any hint of it, he just took a wild guess.
Yep. Which is, you know... What can you do?
This just really adds to his ability to be a quick thinker.
We all know Sly would most likely have the strategy in any death battle he would be in. He would be the strategist.
Yeah.
Huh.
Because whereas he might not have anywhere near the brain smarts as Bentley, his smarts come with strategy.
Yeah, I don't think Sly is necessarily dumb, you know.
He's not
It's
dumb
just
at
that
all. He's
the it's just the one the only person who never mind.
I think he just acts dumb.
He doesn't act dumb at all.
No, I wouldn't say he, you know, I've never seen him act dumb, like, ever.
He's more of a goofball.
Well, the first game has an excuse because he was inexperienced. He didn't really know much about... Like, he knew bits and pieces, but he didn't necessarily know how to be a thief. It wasn't until...
Because the whole point of the first game was for him to earn his ability to be a thief.
His stripes.
Yeah, exactly. Then with Sly 2, he knew enough, but there was still a lot more to really learn. Sly 3, I think he was still kind of learning, but he mastered what he did know. And by Sly 4, I think he necessarily was a master thief.
Even though he was a bit rusty.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he shook it off rather quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, you know, that's all you can... What you call it?
Whoa.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello, welcome back.
So what did I miss? We were talking about Rouge versus Sly.
And then I switched games because the other one was giving me a headache.
We were just continuing. That's probably what you fucking got, was from you playing Katamari. All the fucking colors are hurting your head.
No, I was playing Ratchet first.
So wait a minute.
Yeah, but
so wait, are we still talking about Death Battle?
We're just talking about Sly now. I'm trying to remember.
Fucking mouse.
What were we talking about then?
I don't know. Chicken butts.
Finally click again.
Hey, that connects to Sly through General Sal. But if we go back to Death Battle, like the Ratchet versus Jack, you guys want to talk about that? I guess.
Sure.
And I'll be honest, I was never really much for Ratchet Clank, to be honest.
Me neither.
Bullshit.
You don't have to be, but it's like, you have to admit, like, Ratchet would definitely kick ass in that.
I think Ratchet would be good in a Death Battle. It's just, again, you just gotta...
But you have to consider the powers Jack got in Jack 3.
I think Jack would win.
Yeah.
But, like, he can go... So he can do, the, light Jack, but he can do light Jack, but it only lasts for a very short amount of time. And Ratchet Shield Charger, while it is vulnerable, it can...
One big difference, though, Jack can heal himself.
Yeah.
And Jack doesn't just have light Jack, he also has dark Jack.
I know that he has dark Jack, but dark Jack, like... You gotta remember that Ratchet has the Rhino. He'll be equipped with all the Rhinos during that.
Plus Jack would probably have access to all the other kinds of eco too.
I have an idea.
If that was the case.
I have an idea. Raiden from Metal Gear Rising versus Gray Fox from Metal Gear Solid.
That could be a good one.
Why did they never do that yet?
Well, it's the same universe, but it still wouldn't make sense.
And it's also because it's kind of like the fact that they kind of avoid PlayStation altogether.
Well, then again, they could really use Raiden from Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
That's what I said. Duh.
Because that game isn't canon. They originally intended for me to be canon, but they just said no when they basically got around to the final stages of development. So I remember it was supposed to be like a prequel to before Raiden met up with Snake in 4. Actually, speaking of which, probably time-wise, Metal Gear Solid 4 would be happening right now.
Okay, what's the Make the Moon mission like? Because I remember this being a pain in the ass, but I don't remember what it was.
You gotta get really big, and this one's kind of tricky. You have like gotta get 300 meters. 25 minutes.
In 18 minutes. Oh, 25 minutes, that's right.
Dear God.
And don't you start out super, really small, too?
I really wonder how Sly 5 is going to look on the PS4. I don't
won't be.
I hope that...
I'll be getting a PS4 once Sly 5 comes out.
I'm going to say this right now, I'm tired of people...
I'm not getting a PS4 until PS4 Slim comes out, because I got PS3 Slim, PS2 Slim. I want to get a PS4, just mainly for Infamous Second Son and Sly Cooper 5.
That's why I mainly want to get one for.
Sly 5 and Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3, oh my God, how did I forget that one?
Who gives a fuck?
We do.
Yeah. I suck at Kingdom Hearts games, and I still want it.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I give no fuck.
I think Kingdom Hearts 2.5 Remix is going to be the last game to ever come out for PS3, I think. It's not until December.
No.
Then again, when you're
fuck.
I don't
know. No! Dude, with PlayStation's track record, that the PS3 won't be dead until maybe 2020 something.
Then again...
Because the PS2 literally stopped making games this year!
Wait a minute, there was a game coming out for PS2 recently?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, FIFA 14! That was the very last game for the PS2.
Wait, what? Came out for PS2? What?
Yeah! It was the very last game for the PS2.
You gotta be fucking bullshitting me.
No!
No, FIFA 14.
I will look
Grand
right...
Theft Auto 3 was recent.
I will look right fucking
I'm kidding,
now.
that was a horrible joke.
Are you fucking kidding me? It actually...
Someone look that up right now, because I'm using both my devices for Twitch and Steam, so... And
it is. I'm not lying about that shit.
I believe you. I know it's true.
By the way, the last actual release for the PS2 is Pro Evolution Soccer 2014. I cannot believe that. I cannot fucking believe that.
It's like... it sounds like...
Considering that the PS2's been around since... Considering that the PS2's been around...
Hold on, but aren't there features in FIFA 14 that wouldn't be available for PS2? Like the microphone, like... With PlayStation...
They make downgraded versions of games. Look at what they did for the Wii games for some. I mean, I made a couple of games compared to their PS2 and PS3 and 360 counterparts were really downgraded. So it's not surprising.
Well, it's surprising to me.
Actually, I believe a FIFA game was also the last game for the PS1. I believe a game from Activision in general has closed out two PlayStations. I can't remember, but I believe so. I don't know.
I never noticed that FIFA 14 was for PS2, mainly for the fact that whenever you go into GameStop, they stopped selling PS2 games.
Oh yeah, years ago.
Didn't they stop fucking selling DS games as well?
No, they're still selling DS games.
Hold on one sec, guys. Wait, what? What do you need?
Can I put this into my laptop?
No, use the I'll give you the cable, plug it into the camera, and then plug the camera into the computer.
Is there any way I can put it up on the TV?
I don't think so. Jeez, you are not going to fit that in anywhere in your computer. It's not going to fit. Don't even try.
I thought I had like an SD card.
Don't even try.
I thought I had an SD card for it.
Yes, that is not an SD card. That is like a huge micro. That's like a micro SD card. Brother was trying to put a micro SD card into his MacBook.
You need to have an adapter first.
Yeah, I know. When he can put it into the camera and then plug a cable into it. That's how you're supposed to do it, not...
I just use one of my dad's adapters, either a USB or an SD card.
Yeah, I really hope, because Senzo still has really kind of a lot to what you call it, live up to.
I think Cesaro just I don't like Cesaro, especially like
Cesaro was the 343 Industries of fucking PlayStation. That's what it is.
Fucking go there. No, Brian, do not even fucking go there.
Is that a Halo reference?
No, because when you look at it, it's like the same exact fucking case. Both games started out from the original company, moved to a company that was a branch company of the same thing.
Is that like the,
going on?
343 Industries is
I
the
don't
branch
know, what's
company of
343?
Sounds like a bunch of nerds.
343.
And you leave the door open, close the door.
Look, I'll say it. 343 is currently making the Halo games.
Oh. So I guess that
They were a branch company.
Spark.
Yeah, because Bungie just kind of
they are off. 343 was a branch company of Bungie. I believe they still are. And most of the Bungie employees that work with Halo moved there.
But
and it's the same exact case with
Cesaro kind of sucks though. Going back to Cesaro, I think that they really sucked. They got a bunch of praise for bringing the Sly games together in HD. But if you really look at it, there are a lot of there are a few problems in it.
They're extremely inexperienced
minigames they added.
I think it's just because they're really inexperienced.
Yeah, and they took out the 3D functionality for the third game. I really like the 3D thing, and it made some really awkward things.
No,
you want to use your optimizer goggles, and it didn't even ask you, and you just went on with that.
No, I hated 3D. I didn't like it one bit.
Yeah, the 3D...
Okay, the 3D, I know a lot of people hated it, but the thing is that I'm into a lot of 3D stuff. Like, I literally collect 3D glasses. I got like the original Spy Kids 3 in like 3D that came with the glasses, and I just I loved it.
Here's the thing. 3D can be done right, but
if done wrong, it's
but video games are not a medium for 3D gaming. Like to use 3D glasses, it will never.
Unless you bring the Oculus Rift into thing, because I mean that kind of a 3D.
Well, the Oculus Rift isn't necessarily 3D. It's just
it creates the illusion of 3D by putting you straight into it.
But the difference is there's a difference between the illusion of 3D and 3D itself. The illusion of 3D is having everything right there in a lens in your face. Trying to be 3D is making you have to wear glasses or something to make the screen pop. Like the 3DS, for example, it has the illusion of 3D because it triggers something in your eyes that makes stuff pop.
Yeah, but people still no, I need to. Speaking of 3DS, just for a second, with the 3D function, I never owned a 3DS, but I saw a little demo thing at Walmart or something. I picked it up, and I thought a lot of people said that it takes forever for your eyes to adjust to the 3D when it instantly popped and made it 3D for me.
It doesn't take forever to adjust. It's just you have to have it in the exact right angle.
Yeah,
I got it, and it's not really that hard to get in that exact right angle.
Exactly.
It just bothers me that because I'm very twitchy, so slight movement and suddenly I can't see what the hell I'm doing. And the worst part is when you're using the motion.
Hold on, Yahtzee Croshaw had a good idea on how to fix that. Yahtzee Croshaw had a great idea on how to fix it. A head-mounted brace that connects to your skull where you hang the 3DS so you can continuously do the motion controls while staying in the perfect position. Great.
Yeah, but I think that would be too much hassle. Who would want to walk around with a brace?
Yeah, the brace is connected to your skull. You didn't pick up on that?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't want to walk around with that, now would you?
No, that's the whole point.
But like I said, the whole thing, with Sly 3 and that 3D element. Firstly, from what I played, the 3D element wasn't really there.
It wasn't really a problem.
The only thing that it did was make it all black and white, and
now I'm good.
it was a tiny bit, but all it really did was drain a lot of the color out and made the steam actually come into your face. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that was it.
I will like that.
Like another perfect example in terms of like a film media, Godzilla, the new Godzilla movie. Fuck that man.
Actually, did you hear that they're going to make a sequel for it already?
Boring!
I am so excited.
Yeah, 2018.
Oh my god, if you want to talk boring movies, Transformers 4, I just saw it. Oh my god, that was insanely boring.
Was the action at least good? Like when the action showed up? Was the action any
okay,
good?
but seriously, the whole thing doesn't even make any sense. Humanity is turned on the Autobots for no reason.
Well, here's a funny thing, and let's use this as an example. Firstly, with the Transformers movies before the fourth one, everybody went, "Oh, they use too much explosions. There's not enough storytelling." Then the fourth movie comes out. Oh, there's too much storytelling and not enough explosions.
People are
indecisive. They doesn't understand the right balance. Okay.
But that's the thing. You want something, and then when the person gets
that is a legitimate complaint because you have to do it in moderation.
I have no problem with moderation.
I think it just guys.
But firstly, Transformers, it's giant robots kicking the shit out of each other. Firstly.
Yeah.
It's the most vanilla good versus evil story you can have. The good group of robots versus the bad group of robots.
Yeah.
And at the center is this weird kid that no one gives a shit about.
But that's the thing.
Luckily now in the fourth movie there's a hot girl is the main character basically. No wait, never mind.
What?
But
have you seen the fourth Transformers movie yet?
No.
I wanted to see it because
it is. They don't have the original. They don't have the. They're only like I counted like 4 or 5 characters that showed up in previous movies. No other characters. There was Optimus Prime. That guy. Ratchet dies in the very beginning of the movie.
Wow! Thanks for that.
Yeah.
He dies.
I didn't have fucking plans to see it. I wasn't told of it before.
Dude, it happens within the first 2 minutes of the movie. It's not like...
I don't care! I didn't know it fucking dies in the middle of the third movie.
Brian? Yeah.
Sorry. Okay,
Brian?
So I'm not angry, I'm just like, really?
Brian.
I'm sorry, but I won't spoil anything else, but I'm just saying that these are all the characters who show up. Bumblebee, Optimus, Ratchet, that... Megatron, whose only his head shows up, he doesn't even have a single line in it. And then who's that little robot that... Who's that little robot? Not Wheelie, the other one.
I don't remember, but...
the one that has like a weird dye hair.
But technically, Brian, you don't mind me... Well, then again, you kind of know this happens if you watch the TV show. Megatron came back.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know this.
But he's voiced by Frank Welker, which is awesome. I love Frank Welker.
But that whole extra alien...
Dude, I have a fucking poster of the original Transformers 80 movie in my room.
I never saw it!
Oh, wait a minute, so wait, that's just... It's a retelling of the original story, like Galvatron was in the, original story?
No, in the original, in the 80s movie... You don't mind me spoiling it for you, do you?
I've never seen
I
it!
really don't give a shit about
to me or to me or to
To me.
Okay.
Basically,
I've never seen it!
You haven't seen it, Otto?
No.
Okay, then shut your mic off and lower your volume so I can explain it to me.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Actually, I don't think I can do that because I'm streaming. Go ahead. I'll probably never watch it.
Okay, well, during a fight, Optimus badly damages Megatron. But,
shut up, McAfee!
But Megatron also shoots Prime. Fatally, mind you.
Because of Hot Rod, I believe.
Yeah.
Hold on, is that movie where Optimus dies in the first in the first half of the movie.
Yeah, in the first.
And Megatron and the other guy. Megatron and that
Yeah.
big giant like space station thing.
Unicron.
I only
How's
see
the
it on
robot die?
WatchMojo.com.
That was actually Orson Welles who voiced Unicron.
Unicron.
That was actually
Leonard Nimoy
that was
was the
actually
voice of Galvatron, I believe.
well. It was originally Frank Welker did the voice for Megatron, but when he was transformed into Galvatron, it was Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah.
But then after that movie, Frank Welker started voicing Galvatron.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I didn't like about Frank Welker's original voice of Megatron was he sounded.
Okay, hold on. What's that crumpling sound or like that scratching sound?
That would be shock.
Yeah, you're probably hearing my fan. But the thing is, the original thing I didn't like. Every voice was fine, but Frank Welker's original voice for Megatron, it was too scratchy. Like his
Can we get
later
to the
voice.
okay? But the thing that we were going to talk about was the story with like Galvatron. What was that all about? I'm sorry.
Basically, Megatron was completely like beyond repair. Basically, like he still functioned, but he was just really insanely damaged. Unicron made a deal with Megatron that he would give Megatron a new body and new minions, but in return, he would have to serve under Unicron.
It's the exact same story with the Unicron trilogy from the TV show.
Yeah.
From the 80s.
Okay, so
second
that
part.
makes sense. That explains Galvatron. But question with the fourth Transformers movie. What the hell is up with that weird Transformer, like the alien who comes to Earth, the other Transformer?
Lockdown.
I don't even remember.
Lockdown.
He never even said it. They never even said his name. I only remember it
That's
because
what
he had the
it was.
bomb.
It was
Like, yeah.
Yeah, that was Lockdown.
What the hell is his
In other words, in a lot of the other continuities, Lockdown's a bounty hunter. He's kind of like Sideways from Armada. He's neither
that
good
makes sense.
nor evil.
So he was paid off by whoever wanted Optimus, like to get Optimus during that movie.
Well, not just that, but also Lockdown. Like I said, he's kind of like Sideways from Armada. He's not
I don't know who
necessarily
that is, but
basically, Sideways is basically, he's a Transformer who's kind of on neither side. Like, he plays to both sides. Like, he'll be, I'll turn on the
he's
bad
basically,
side, I'll be a part of
I'll do whatever the hell you want me to do, just as long as you pay me.
Yeah. Or if it can call, yeah, that's basically what Bounty Hunter is.
Boba Fett.
Yeah, I was just thinking Boba Fett.
But one of the worst things that I've heard people complain about is the Dinobots.
I like Grimlock. Grimlock's fucking awesome.
No, because the main thing I've always heard is, oh, he doesn't speak. He's a wild fucking animal. He's a dinosaur. Why does he have to speak?
Okay, hold on.
Dinosaur.
Can I ask a question, but Brian, if you don't want to be spoiled, you might want to just turn your volume down, and someone, I can't do it because I'm on a phone.
My earbuds are out, so go ahead and talk.
Your what?
His earbuds are out.
Alright, someone just type in the
Type
chat
in the chat, whatever.
when it's done.
I'll do it.
What the hell?
Yarden, I can't even
Optimus,
hear you right now, so go ahead and just fucking say it.
Optimus was being hunted during the entire movie, but when they finally defeat whatever his name, I forget what his name is again. He still decides at the very end. The entire thing was redundant. He just goes to the people who want him dead. He decides like, I escaped him taking me there. I'll just go there myself. Like, what the fuck?
I think it's mainly because Optimus, for lack of a better word, it's the same reason why he does what he does in Transformers Prime. It's not necessarily that he doesn't think it's right, but I think it's he'd rather die a hero than just get killed, you know.
Sounds a little
Like it's that kind of it's kind of like that honor thing with him. Is I'd rather die.
It's
like with
die with a gun in your hand. Die with a gun on your hand in your hand.
Yeah, then just
or
die unarmed.
Have you seen the trailers for that new movie? I can't remember if it was 300 or Hercules, because it's like one of those two, because they're kind of like.
I think it's Hercules. I think it's.
Yeah, it's like we chose to die on our feet than live on our knees.
Yeah.
Finally.
I haven't seen the movie, but jeez, that is like one of the best like lines I've ever heard.
What's that blue?
Hold on. There was a question I had. Oh wait, never mind. I was gonna say like with Transformers 4, like I'll be honest, I didn't really like it too much, but there were some good things about it and some funny parts to it.
How was Marky Mark in the movie?
Oh, Mark Wahlberg.
Did you see his third nipple? He has a third nipple.
Is that guy in the very beginning of the movie with the weird hair?
You don't know who Mark Wahlberg is?
For shame.
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Dude, he was the star of the movie!
Marky Mark in the
main
Bunch.
character!
Wow, duh, how am I so
sad? God.
I don't care about actors or anything.
Marky Mark in the Funky Bunch.
By the way, why the fuck was that? Here's a good question. Why the fuck was there only one wrecker? And it happens to be the fucking one that I don't like.
Grimlock? Oh no, Wreckers. Okay.
Well,
What's the wrecker?
I only found I found like a couple of funny parts in Transformers 4, even if they were intended to be kind of serious. One of them was intended to be serious. I still laughed. It's like the guy says like, how do you say "get the fuck out of the way" in Chinese?
I have no clue.
How should we know?
No, I'm not asking you guys. I'm telling you guys what I said in the movie.
Well, then why were you extremely quiet afterwards?
Huh?
Yeah, I guess he was expecting to laugh, I guess.
I was expecting you guys to respond and like say, because never mind. I'm gonna shoot myself. No, I'm kidding.
And going back to another movie that Otto says was boring, even though I think that's a lot of bullshit, with Godzilla. I love that movie. I'm gonna fucking fuck you and fuck your Broncos. They will never win a Super Bowl in the next 15 years.
Why don't you like
Brewery.
waffles?
Brewery.
Brewery!
Anyway, with Godzilla, if there's any way that you're going to do an American Godzilla movie, that's how you do it.
It was boring, though.
And by the way, Otto...
At least I don't think Japan will criticize us for this, except make fat jokes.
Oh, and by the way, Otto...
Yeah?
Little interesting fact. Do you know how much screen time Godzilla had in his very first movie, 54?
But that was a good movie.
But you want to know how long he was on screen for?
It was a good movie. It doesn't matter.
You're not fucking...
Just answer.
Just say it.
I don't know. 20 minutes? I can't move, buddy. Buddy, you got my Katamari stuck.
Exactly. He was in it for maybe 30 minutes.
I'm stuck.
How long was that?
You're still moving fine on my screen.
Delayed, buddy.
I'm
stuck. I literally cannot move.
I think Godzilla was like 2 hours, I think.
Wow.
In the movie for like
this is weird.
40-50 minutes.
Guys, I'm flying.
So it's basically like Jaws.
Yeah.
It's like Jaws levels.
That's another perfect example. Everybody talks about how good Jaws is. There's barely any footage of the shark. Not the entire movie.
Like, he only really comes in around the last 40 minutes.
I've never seen Jaws.
You know what? You guys want
Wait.
Guys,
hold that thought.
You gotta look and see what's happening to this Katamari.
Hold that.
Okay, wait a minute. It's just frozen on my screen. You're stuck in the middle of an island.
Guys, look at this. You won't believe it. I am flying. Oh, and now all of a sudden my timer counts down.
Otto, what did you say?
I'm,
With Jaws?
I'm saying that
Oh, I see now.
Katamari.
Jeez, that's...
I said that the
She
shark.
said she's never seen it.
Oh my gosh! Can you guys believe this? I'm flying.
Can somebody repeat that? Because I think my brain's about to fuck. I'm about that fucking aneurysm.
I've never seen Jaws either.
Hold on, guys. Did you guys see Sharknado when it came out?
Are you
No.
not seeing this, Katamari? I am flying.
Fuck, Otto!
They're so funny.
Excuse me, I'm gonna bang my head against the wall. Thank you very
I'm
much.
sorry.
This is the best Katamari glitch I've ever seen.
I've broken the game.
Like, I saw some.
Did it go bang my head against the wall?
Shock. Otto's never seen Jaws.
I haven't
Yes,
either.
I'll be back.
Wait a minute. Who didn't see Sharknado in this group here?
Me.
I did. I saw it. I saw the
I did it, but I hated it. I couldn't watch all of it because I thought I was gonna die.
The original or the second one? Because they just came out with the second one.
Yeah,
Really
I
is
also
so
watched
over
some
the
second
top.
one.
If I have to give that series
I think
credit,
it's
I
hilarious.
think it knows it's fucking stupid and it embraces it, which is, to its credit, is smart. If you know you're stupid, just
You know
embrace
what I
it.
hate though? No, but there's one thing I hate. Like in movies I've recently seen, Transport Sport and both Sharknadoes, I really like a character in the beginning and then they inexplicably die 10 minutes in. It happened. It's happened the last 3 movies
Well,
I
at least
saw. Like,
Sharknado makes more sense than Ghost Shark does.
I didn't see the other shark movies on that Sharknado week, but I want to see Sharktopus vs. Terracuda for one reason and one reason only. Conan O'Brien.
Those movies are so...
Conan O'Brien was in that movie?
He's the main character of it.
Oh my god. Fuck! I fucking Sharktopus!
No, as the Sharktopus and Terracuda are battling, he's like, he's just making fun of him. It's like, oh, Sharktopus, so scary. He's making fun of them as he's just sitting on the beach and everybody's running for their lives.
So scary.
Yeah. I've never seen Jaws, by the way.
Oh god, I'm really hearing your fan now, Shock.
Sorry, it's the way I'm sitting. I apologize. I'm trying to find it. Come to a place.
I thought that was Jay's fan there for a moment.
No, the one that blows into my mic turned off right now.
Man, I've never encountered that glitch before. I would have had that too.
I just not.
Never seen Star Wars.
Like, no, seriously, Otto, I can't believe you.
You've just never seen it. Never seen the
Okay,
Godfather.
that's
Wait, is that true?
What?
You've never seen Star Wars?
I have never seen Star Wars.
You know, I've never seen
Wow.
Indiana Jones.
Excuse me while I go bang my head against the wall. Shock, you want to join me in banging my head against the wall since Otto hasn't seen Jaws?
Never seen Star Wars, never seen Indiana Jones, never seen Back to the Future, never seen Lord of the Rings, never seen Jaws.
You've never seen Back to the
Terminator.
Future? Okay, I've never seen it.
I haven't seen
Yes, senpai! Notice me, senpai!
I've never seen Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Twilight. I've never seen any of those movies, but like
Twilight is acceptable. Fuck those movies.
Why would you
How
want
have you
to
ever
see
seen Harry
Twilight?
Potter?
I've
I've seen all of the Harry Potters.
I've seen Harry Potter.
Guys, shut up. Let me explain why I haven't seen it. I'm not a fan of mythology. That's why.
That's
I'm a
nothing
huge fan of science fiction, so I love like Back to the Future. Back to the Future is my shit. It is. Back to the Future 2 is in my top 3 favorite movies of all time. Back to the Future, New Hope, and The Hunger Games are my 3 favorite movies of all time.
Hunger Games.
What'd you say,
This
buddy?
is fucking awesome.
How exactly does Harry Potter involve mythology?
Well,
It has
I mean, it doesn't
mythological
compete with
creatures.
not that much. It's more
I'm not
focused on
that big of a
magical.
fan of magic and mythology. I'm not. I don't like that stuff because it's just like way too complicated to remember. If you don't understand the science in something, it's
Wait.
not a big deal.
Wait,
It's just
did
like
you
science.
just say science is mythology?
1 second. So, you're okay with the confusion of time travel, but you don't understand magic.
I like the confusion of time travel because it's not confusing to me, I just like pointing out the mistakes. Time travel is not that confusing to me.
After watching Science Gate, time travel isn't very confusing
I've
to me
seen Back
whatsoever.
to the Future, and I think it sucks a lot. Just saying.
Get out, Trickster. Get in the corner.
Trickster.
Get in the corner, Trickster.
I'm gonna start leaving now.
No, that's not cool.
Wait a minute, hold on. What do you guys think about the Hunger Games, though? Then
I like the Hunger Games.
I've never been interested.
Never
Like, it's like something that would. It's actually really interesting. Like,
I know
By
the whole
the way-
concept, like nuclear radiation destroyed most of the world or some shit like that.
Oh, by the way, just to let you all know,
actually, no, that's not really
Okay.
it. It's
is anyone in this call planning to read the books?
what, Hunger Games?
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
the books Hunger Games.
Already read them.
Yeah, I've read all three.
I was
One thing that really ticked me off about the movie is that they didn't remove Peter's leg in the second movie.
I've never seen it
Yeah,
or
I mean, like,
read
they
it.
put the-
Ah!
It's like they turn the needle from the movie into a jet. I mean, the needle from the book into a gel, so they couldn't share the medicine. And he was bleeding. He still hurt. He still couldn't walk when he got the medicine on it. And in the movie, it's like, I can't feel anything. It's perfect.
Hey, anyone seen Percy Jackson?
I've read all the books and I've seen the first movie.
I read the first 4 books and I've seen the first movie.
I've read the first
I haven't
5
read
books,
any
I
of them
think.
or seen them.
There's only 5.
Yeah, there's only 5.
Okay, then I read the first 4, then.
I haven't read any of the books. Never seen any of the
I read all the
books.
books.
About Percy
It's
Jackson.
surprising. The last book is the best in my opinion.
I read the first 4 books a long time before the 5th one came out, and I never reread them. So
You know what's a really good
I love-
book series? Artemis
What?
Fowl.
I've heard of that.
Oh, Artemis Fowl. Oh, I've heard of that. I've never
Yeah.
read it, but I've heard of it.
Now that kid is a
It
genius.
sounds familiar, but I've never really fully, completely heard about it. Like, it just sounds familiar to me.
Running
Okay,
back again, running back again.
I just.
I'm really lightheaded. I should have drank all my pop. Oh god, my kid is gonna pay.
I really cannot fucking believe
Drink some Fanta and you'll be alright.
I don't have Fanta,
Fanta.
Sun-Kissed. And
Fanta, don't
it's only
start.
diet.
I'm tired of fucking
By the
saying
way,
it.
Why would it be spelled Fanta if it's pronounced Fanta?
It's pronounced Fanta.
Yeah, exactly. Why would it be spelled Fanta if it's pronounced Fanta?
I don't know why do some people fucking say potato or potato over potato.
I never hear
Answer
people
that
say
question,
potato.
asshole.
I
Or
I've
rock
never
on
heard
the
a
roof.
person say potato in my entire life.
when I
I've heard
was
tomato.
I've heard a lot.
I've heard tomato, but I've never heard potato. Like, I've actually heard tomato.
I've heard-
People actually legitimately
I've
calling
heard-
tomatoes tomatoes.
I've heard a couple people say tomato or potato.
Yeah, it's like, you think it's just a joke for people? It's like, I say tomato, you say tomato, but people actually do pronounce it tomato.
my grandmother
Exactly.
pronounced potato as potatoes.
But not to mention, you know,
Okay, okay, just to fucking just end this dispute, I'm reading a ton of websites and it's saying Fanta, pronounced like Santa.
it's funny.
Thank you.
And just for the commercials thing, people have said they've heard commercials say it both ways, so there's no excuse for that. There, it's over, done, throw it out the window, over with.
No, hold on. I've
I'm
never
sorry,
just
Shock,
to
you're wrong.
like clarify, Shock, if you're going to argue about it, have you seen you watch Game Theory, right?
Yeah.
Did you see the Watch Dogs one?
No, I did not.
Well, just watch the first 30 seconds of it. Before the even theme music comes on, they do a little gag in the beginning. Watch that and you will understand why it's pronounced Fanta instead of Fanta.
I understand the whole fantastic
fantastic or fantasy thing. But the thing is that
yeah, it was it was
I think
it was like
you are
a
fantastic.
yeah, that was like.
But when in the commercials,
Screw the
normally when you hear, Auto, shut up. Let me hear what I'm trying. Anyway,
It'd be a shame if someone would just kill you.
with the commercials,
Take
because the thing is that in the commercials, I've never heard the say Fanta. I've always heard Fanta. Because in the commercials, it's, don't you want a Fanta? It's not, you know, don't you want a Fanta?
I've never even seen a Fanta commercial. I only know about Fanta because, like, it was orange soda. I wanted to try it when I saw it at the party once. I drank it, and I'm like, this is great, and that's all I heard about it. I've never even seen a commercial before.
Hang on. Have you ever thought that maybe they just changed the pronunciation a little bit to rhyme it?
Exactly.
You still say it's pronounced Fanta or Fanta?
But that's
Fanta.
But that's the thing. You don't have to do that for commercials.
Yes, you do.
Have to.
You want
But
to
it's
see
more,
it?
not a
but it's
necessity.
but it's catchier if it rhymes. It's always catchier if it rhymes.
Yet every other fucking soda commercial in existence never had to fucking rhyme it out or change a fucking syllable.
Never
Or the
said
way-
Because they use other propaganda tactics that catch your mind. That's why they don't.
Then why not do that? Then why? Then you
Because the other ones suck. Because the other ones suck.
I dare you to fucking challenge me out and do it. Tell me that's not good. Fuck.
Okay, well, I don't watch. I don't care about commercials. Whenever I'm watching a show, I either fast forward through commercials or just play on my phone until the show comes
I don't
back.
even watch TV.
So
hate
I don't
commercials
even.
that bad.
Yeah, I don't even watch except for Mythbusters, Family Guy, and like I watched a little bit of Shark Week this week, but other than that, like Mythbusters, Family Guy, and Big Bang Theory, and that's it.
Big Bang Theory.
Really quickly, did Mythbusters do a Shark Week thing this year?
No, they completely they skipped out on a new Mythbusters episode for Shark Week.
Bastards.
Are you saying that like Johnny?
Well, literally, what else could they do with sharks?
No,
Dick.
they just had documentaries every night. They didn't even have any regular shows planned.
Yeah, it was just so
I saw like a thing for a megalodon. That's about it.
I saw the If you saw the first one was my favorite. It was they did a two-part documentary on this one called Submarine. It was I really liked it because it was like had like a sort of suspenseful thing to it as well as being informative about this shark, because it was all about telling the story of this boat that crashed and this shark came in. Like this huge like 35-foot great white came in to eat people.
Which is funny.
Well, was it a megalodon or was it some other shark?
No, it's a great white.
Hold on. Brian, shut up. Megalodons normally reach a pinnacle of 60 feet.
I'm surprised that you know what
Yeah,
Jabberjaw
somewhere
is.
around there.
And considering that their teeth are the size of a great white, yeah.
They aren't the size of a great white. They're like the size of a full-grown human male hand.
Yeah. But that's kind of
Get out of my room and close the door. You don't hear. I'm not caring. I don't care. Just go. I'm just making sure. I know. Get out. And close the door.
Hello!
Close the door. For the love of God, my brothers don't even understand what the hell it means when
I'm an only
I ask
child.
them, close the door when you leave my room.
Get a lock on your door.
I don't want to lock it because my parents go fucking ballistic whenever I lock my door unless I'm getting changed for something.
Why is this door locked? What are you doing in there?
Are you masturbating?
They just don't like it because they always want to keep tabs on everything, like, sometimes, and it's really fucking annoying.
Yeah, and it's a little interesting fact I found out. Megalodons, though being basically a giant great white shark, their hunting strategy actually was that of a tiger shark. And that was to rip the fins off the animal and basically let it drown. And then when it drowned, they just eat it.
They're bad.
Actually,
Was that umbrella floating?
here in California, most of the central... A good chunk of the central part of California was actually where Megalodons once roamed. Because it was all submerged.
Yeah, and also, technically...
This was back in the days of Pangea, mind you, so...
Yeah, not to call it... actually the great white sharks in California are actually the largest. Like, not necessarily in length, but in, like, weight and size, because of how much they eat in a year. Because white sharks in California get shit.
Yeah, I mean, for fuck's sake, the San Francisco Bay is a great white shark mating area.
Yeah.
Would you guys ever go shark diving in a shark cage?
No.
Maybe.
Brian, I know you're an idiot, but I don't think you're that stupid.
Well, it depends on what type of shark.
Brian, if you did it, I would want it on video. My friends would love it.
No, literally, it depends on what type of shark it was and how secure the cage was.
Oh, like
it would be a bunch of nurse sharks, and there would be no cage.
I'm not that fucking stupid. Great white shark. Literally, you have a higher chance of fucking slipping on your back.
Nurse sharks and no cage.
I'd swim with nurse sharks, but I'd never fucking swim with any other shark ever. Because nurse sharks are just so calm and gentle.
You just went.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the same question. Like, I think that the scientists are like complete. These guys are so smart, but they're such idiots when it comes to common sense. They come up with these highly intelligent ways to view the shark, to find out how the sharks work through looking through the cages. But my question is, why do they keep the fucking hole in it for the shark's head to come through?
I think it's just so that the person in there has a clear observation of the shark. I think because a lot of guys
they can just make it they can make it a really slim area, like maybe a 3 foot tall area or 5 foot tall.
3 foot? Dude, that is
3 inches!
Oh my gosh.
3 inches.
Wow. TV, stop.
3 inches. A 3-inch hole, or a 3 foot hole, that's like asking the shark to go into the cage.
No, oh yeah, 3 foot. I meant 3 foot tall
sharks
little
are
area.
attracted to the cages.
But then again, the thing is that's just exactly what it is. The shark is not trying to get to the person inside the cage, and not to mention the person knows.
They're trying to get to the cage.
Yeah. They're not trying to get
to the cage. Gives off a weird electrical signal that is foreign to the sharks, and they want to check it out.
Exactly.
The thing is, I believe great white sharks actually aren't even hostile towards humans unless you provoke them.
Or blood is added into the equation. If a single drop of blood is in the water, all bets are off.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll be honest. I think the only shark that even then
that will go cray-cray
deliberately attacks people, but it's all shut up, you. But it's also potentially, not the case is bull sharks.
Bull sharks are tiger sharks.
Street sharks.
It's what? Shut the fuck
Hey,
up.
that was a good show. Come on.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Tiger sharks are actually very docile.
I've got a problem here, guys.
They're just like great whites. If you aggravate them, they'll attack you, but if not, they'll leave you be. It's the bull sharks that are really it's the bull sharks that are like the hazard of the ocean.
Well, then again, actually another shark that's really peaceful is whale sharks.
Can I just point out something real quick? I'm pointing out the fact that we went from fucking Sly Cooper and Sinzaru to talking about Shark Week and all these sharks on this Discovery Channel without any major changes in our conversation.
You're in a fucking conversation with me. What do you expect?
So, did everybody know what my dream was?
The bipolar homicidal schizophrenic motherfucker. I don't even remember how you said it.
You've got the autistic, you've got the ADD and auto.
You got the ADHD in me.
Yeah, the ADHD in you. You got the bipolar insanity case in Brian.
Hey dudes, this game is kind of impossible for me to play right now because my TV is flashing on and off. And it will not stop.
I'll check to see if it's... Auto, your stream is off right now.
Yeah, that's probably because...
No, it's not here, so I can yell.
Well, it's on for me, but I did turn out the hotbar for a few seconds because my TV's flashing on and off, and it's literally.
Can you hook up an HDMI cable to it?
I don't know. I need to figure out something about this because this. Okay, I'm gonna.